Hi, everybody. Welcome to Podcast 13, where 13-year-olds talk about things that 13-year-olds care about. I'm Hailey.
I'm Caitlyn.
I'm Isabel.
And I'm Kira.
We're your hosts for today's episode, Women Wonder About Wonder Woman. We are about to watch the 2017 movie Wonder Woman, starring Gal Gadot and directed by Patty Jenkins. I've already seen the movie, but I'm looking forward to seeing it again. Have any of you not seen it?
I have never seen it before, and I heard it's really good, and I want to see it.
This is going to be my third time seeing it.
I haven't seen it yet, but I'm really excited to see this film.
For those of you who have not seen it, what are your expectations for the movie?
Well, I heard that the Wonder Woman movie is wonderful, and there's a lot of good action scenes and a lot of good acting.
I've heard this movie was a very good film with lots of action and fighting scenes, and so now I'm sort of really excited to see it.
There are a lot of action scenes, but I don't want to spoil it yet. We will now watch the movie, but to the listeners, no time will have passed.
Past.
And we're back.
Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert! Warning. We will be talking about the plot in detail, so if you don't want any spoilers, please go watch the movie right now. Don't worry, we're not going anywhere.
Now for the questions. Did you guys enjoy the movie? Why or why not?
I love the movie. There is so much plot twisting and action. It just looks really cool. This and then that, and then there's a slow-mo, and then explosion.
I love the explosions. They're the best part. Who doesn't like them?
I really enjoyed the movie. Watching it for the third time, I really noticed more things than I did the times before. I agree with Caitlyn. I liked how they did slow-mo some parts in the fight scenes, so you could, really see what was happening. I think that was really cool.
I really enjoyed the movie because I liked the fight scenes. They were, really cool.
Yes. Yeah.
And then the music part, it was just, dun, dun, dun. It would transition to another music and you'd just be, all pumped up or, sad with the music and stuff. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, I also enjoyed the music a lot.
I think we can all agree that, the fight scenes were the best part.
Oh my god, yeah, she was
Lasso.
so awesome in the fight scenes.
Yeah.
You know, she actually did them herself. It was pretty cool.
I think we should talk about, her different abilities. She can fight, she can act,
Yeah.
she can dance.
I enjoyed the movie a lot. I really liked the action scenes, and the humor was nice. It wasn't, too trying to cram in the humor.
Yeah, and the plot twists.
Yeah.
Big in the end.
What is your favorite and least favorite parts of the movie?
I think my favorite part was when they were in No Man's Land, and then she
my god, the trench
stepped out of the thing.
That was so awesome.
Yeah, that
I
was
must protect my people, and then
that was
she was
just
battle.
deflecting the bullet.
That was one of the
And
most.
then all the guys were just oh.
That was one of the most historical moments of movie history. I personally think it was really, and it was also symbolic, because
women
women. Her coming out of the trench kind of symbolized how women came out of the
Yeah, they don't
trench.
have they don't have
of
society.
Yeah.
sexism. First female lead in a superhero movie is pretty awesome.
Yeah.
It is.
I like the part where there was a sniper in the tower, and she jumped on the guys' backs with the door, and she just launched herself up there and destroyed the tower.
That was pretty awesome.
Yeah.
I really liked that.
That was
smart.
Okay, since you guys all did your favorite, I'm going to do my least favorite part. my least favorite part was probably the part where Steve killed himself. Sacrificed himself.
Yeah.
Yes.
It was so sad.
It was so
just
sad.
It was very noble, though.
I know.
Yeah.
He did it for a good cause.
But couldn't he have just thrown away the ship? They could have just thrown away the ship
Couldn't he
somewhere
just
or something.
parachuted out of the plane?
I know.
He could have just done that. That's so stupid. I think the reason they killed him off was because so that they didn't have
More
to explain
dramatic,
that he died because there was a long time passing because she's immortal and they didn't have to see him old or dead. later.
Oh, that's true.
I wouldn't.
I don't
like
think
that
he's
either.
really dead, actually.
No, but
That would be good.
I think that could be like
twist.
a good plot twist for like the next movie. Like maybe he's not dead. I
why?
don't know.
Wait, but why did
That would be
she?
good.
Why did she age but stopped aging while her mom keeps aging? Like her mom.
Well, because she's like more of a god, like because Zeus created her, and the Amazon queen.
The Amazons
Wonder
are
Woman.
mortal, but
Yeah, but they age.
oh, but she's special.
But she's like immortal, and she like ages differently.
She probably
Yeah.
ages to like the age of like a healthy adult, like young adult, like so he's like
Like-
20 or something.
kind
Like, because you wouldn't just want like a 5-year-old destroying everyone.
know.
They'd want
That's
probably,
true.
They probably want like a 19,
Maybe-
it's like the youth, like the
Maybe
best,
she-
your golden age.
Maybe
or
they
something.
just once they get older, they just don't age anymore.
Oh,
Yeah.
maybe when they
Yeah,
get
but
to
no.
50,
Yeah,
then they
that's-
just stay there.
that could be something we can look forward
She
to.
didn't look. So you know how in the beginning it was like her in the future.
Yeah.
How many years do you think passed? More than
Well, it
probably
was
more-
World War One.
Yeah. So
In the past.
And the photo was in black and white.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I think more than probably.
well, right
She's
there.
immortal. She can live forever.
There she looks
No, but
20-ish, but
No, but
she's
yeah.
very
yeah.
old.
What I was saying was that like usually when she's like, why does she stay at one age? Why did like it's like she could have been 5, but instead they put her as 18 or something. You get it?
Well, probably because it would be weird
Yeah,
for a
that's like-
5-year-old to like be killing
Yeah.
a bunch of people.
yeah, that's
Like,
what I mean.
Yeah.
So
Sword would
every
be taller than her.
yeah, but every
You know?
other the best immortal age is probably like to be 18 and like 19
Yeah.
or 20. That's
Okay.
the age that they
Yeah.
stay at.
So, if you could change parts of the movie, which parts would you change?
Oh, the part of
plane.
him sacrificing
plane.
himself. Because
The
there's
plane.
so many.
Oh my God.
There's
Yeah.
so many more ways he could have done it. Like
Yeah.
he probably could have parachuted out
Yeah,
and then
exactly.
shot the plane or something like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
That's so dumb.
I also think that Ares, he was more menacing and meaner and, stuff like that in his suit rather than in his stupid, like, cow helmet.
I know. He had horns.
Yeah, like he made
What?
the middle fly on
Also,
himself and
the
then he would,
character.
like,
I think.
Yeah, why the heck would he do that?
Yeah.
Like, he made a helmet. He's a god. He made a helmet that
Yeah.
surrounded his whole face and blinded him. He had to do this. I'm moving my fingers across my face. Okay. He had to do this
yeah.
to make
move his
himself see.
fingers over his
Yeah, that was
face.
so
I mean, like
stupid.
the helmet was unnecessary.
No, that was Ares,
honestly.
the god of war. Well, that would confuse you because he used lightning.
But I also like
Why?
the actor for Ares. I think they should have chose like a more menacing kind of guy. But
Oh,
then
I
again,
don't
it was more of
know.
like a bigger plot twist. Like
Yeah,
since
it was.
he
You didn't really.
Yeah, you wouldn't expect.
Yeah,
it
you wouldn't
because-
expect it.
Yeah,
I
because he
personally-
seemed like a nice guy.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
first time I watched the movie, I
Never
personally
judge a book by its
expected.
cover.
I personally expected like the lady that made the gas to be Ares, which would be a really big plot
yeah,
twist.
yeah.
Like twist.
Yeah.
Which, but I think it was too obvious that she would have been Ares.
It would. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think it was a good idea to put like Sir Patrick as a plot twist guy.
Yeah, definitely.
But I don't get why he used lightning. That did not make sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, did he like
yeah.
siphon the power from Zeus when he destroyed? No.
Because like,
I don't
isn't
know.
Zeus like the god of the
Yeah.
sky? So how did he suddenly harness like lightning?
Well, maybe he got it from killing Zeus, but I don't think so.
He didn't kill Zeus.
Well, he sort of did, kind of.
He weakened him.
He
so that
weakened Zeus, and then Zeus died.
Zeus used the last.
Well,
of his power
Zeus
to create
weakened
the
himself
Amazons.
trying to kill Ares. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then he had used the last of his power to, create Wonder Woman.
It was.
I really like the part where like she thought the sword was the god killer, but it actually turned out to be her. It was cool when the sword like went through his palm and just turned to dust.
That was so cool. That was one of the best.
Good special effect.
Yes. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Yeah.
That's so true.
It must have taken a long time to like perfect it.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
perfect. Yeah, I liked that she turned out to be the god killer. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
But I don't get why Wonder Woman was like convinced that mankind was a jerk and she shouldn't help them and she should go to Ares' side. And then Ares started talking about Steve that just died in an explosion
Yeah.
and like bad mouthing him. Why would you do that if you want her to come to your side? And then she just got really
basically-
angry.
No, he was trying to get her mad so that
She'd
he
kill-
could,
she'd
so
kill the
that
other
he
human.
would have control over her. Like
Yeah, but
Yeah, like,
she
yes.
was already mad, and she was already
she's already like hurt.
No, but he's like blaming it all on the Nazis. Like, yes, put your anger out, and that's you kill them all.
Yeah,
And
and
But
then-
really, it's his fault.
yeah, it's his.
Yeah, and then
she realized that after, right when it's like the fire, like the explosion. He's like reminded her
The love.
of like.
I would have also changed that they just like dancing in the snow. It was nice. I mean, why'd you have
So
to go
cliche.
farther? Why'd you have to go farther? It was so sweet. It was so
I feel like that
nice.
scene wasn't so necessary.
Yeah,
Like,
it
they
was
should've-
not
I think
necessary
they should have
at all.
just had like a quick kiss in the snow. Like,
Yeah, it's like no,
There you go. And it was
I-
sweet.
I-
It was cute.
I thought it was cliche when the snow all of a sudden just came. It's like the perfect moment, like right when they're like holding hands. What when they're fighting?
you know when he like stole the gas lady's diary or whatever?
Yeah.
I feel like he got away with that too easily. Like, she noticed that it was missing, but he kind of just got away with it pretty easily. Because, like, the plane was already starting. Nobody was, like, really chasing after him.
Yeah.
It's because no one really noticed yet because it was
Also-
outside.
But I feel like he should have at least taken, like, a while to start the plane, and then, like, people would be chasing him more.
Also, why was Dr. Poison? Why did she know that he was the guy that stole it? He was just walking away, and there was it was a crowded hallway, and she was like,
she just saw,
stop that man.
No, but because
Well, because he was the only
man-
one walking away.
Yeah, and he was like he
that's
was like in a
true.
rush.
But it was kind of hard to tell that he was the one
exactly.
that
No,
took
but he
it.
was also probably nearby, and she like glanced at him before. But then when she realized,
Why didn't he just stay in the building and like blend in with the crowd instead of leaving? Moving on, because this topic's too awesome. Okay, how big of a deal is it that this is the first superhero movie with a female lead to you?
I think it's a good way to for like girls and women to feel better about sexism and stuff.
Yeah.
because-
I'll go back to the trench scene where it was kind of very symbolic of like Wonder Woman climbing, her character climbing out of the trench, because 75 years, people, she's been around for that long, and she has not had a movie. And yet Superman and Batman
have had
like
she has
dozens.
so many.
They've had they've had TV shows.
I'm not down to Batman. He's so awesome. But I mean,
It's
still.
good to have a women.
But
for-
yeah, I'm
exactly.
really glad that she finally got a movie.
yeah.
yeah, exactly.
Especially because she does not have a male counterpart.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, that is
True.
so awesome that she. But
Every-
apparently, every male superhero does.
Yeah,
Oh my
every
gosh,
male got the movie that has the female.
You remember the fight scene where she did all the work and then he got the last hit? I remember you saying,
Yes, I did. I said that. Why does he get the last punch?
yeah, and the heroic.
Yeah, like the
sentence,
glory
like that's what
of
you
getting
get
the
or
last
something.
punch. She just
Yeah.
like knocked out all those guys, all of them, and then he punches the last guy in the face.
She's very,
And then he gets
very
the
like
glory.
humble. Like she didn't
She's not.
she didn't try
make
to
a
make
big deal.
herself seem like amazing or all that. Like when people applauded her, she would be very polite and like humble, modest. Yeah.
She wasn't cocky.
Because she's
and,
awesome.
show
That's
off,
what
show
she
off.
is.
Yeah.
Also, I think it was really cool seeing like how she grew up on an island of all females.
Yes, that was a really good like chemistry with the whole island. I mean,
yeah.
And then
Wonder
seeing
Woman.
how they fought with the men, like they were much better, even without guns.
And then like in the beginning,
Yeah,
like,
they were so the arrows.
What,
Yeah,
wait, what
those are
was
so
his
cool.
name? The guy that was like the Spanish one. The one that was,
The Sammy.
yeah, Sammy. He was Sammy. He like in the beginning he was like, "Oh, what's your name, pretty?" and stuff like and like acting like she was like.
Yeah.
You know, anything.
was
And she
pretty
showed him.
sexist
They
in
had
the
like that language war going on. Like she was like speaking Spanish. He was speaking Spanish,
And then
Chinese.
she spoke ancient
She
Greek.
burned him.
And
Can
Yeah,
you
he
respect
burned-
Socrates
yeah,
in ancient Greek?
yeah, he was just like, wait, what?
And then the conversation was over.
Yeah.
And he just looked.
Yeah, but I think like the best part in that whole scene was her throwing that guy across the bar.
Yes.
That was glorious.
She earned her
The memories.
eternal respect by just doing that
Yeah,
one
yeah.
thing.
Exactly. It was amazing.
Respect. And I also, I know, even though she was bad, I liked how they put Dr. Poison as, like, a female role in, like, chemistry, like, that women also have the smarts to do things.
Right?
Like, she was the smartest.
She was, like, really intelligent, even though she was super evil. But I have one thing. She should have been more deformed, I personally think.
Her face.
I mean, I think, personally, I don't like seeing that kind of stuff. I personally, like, didn't think it was too bad, but, like, I think it would have been more, like, dramatic if she was more, like,
deformed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the way they positioned the mask, too. It
was
the
so...
mouth, it did not
That was a
work
real
out.
thing, though, back then. Like, oh, your face was disfigured? Okay, here's some porcelain to cover it up. Now you look, quote-unquote, normal.
Yeah. But she did not look normal.
Yeah, she didn't. But I think she was pretty attractive, even with the horrible scar.
Yeah.
Oh, and the secretary, she also did some cool stuff.
Oh,
like,
yeah,
she was like, where you going?
Yeah, with the sword, that was awesome. That yet another strong female character in this movie.
A lot of them don't have a lot of female characters in, like, one scene. I think for movies, they had this limit where you have to have more than, like, one female character in each, like, an important main scene.
Yeah.
They had, like, 3 in 1.
That was so cool.
You know?
Yeah, that was so awesome.
Yeah, like, her whole growing up period was women. Like, she never
all
even
of it.
saw a man.
And that and the island was pretty diverse. It was a very diverse island.
Yeah, and you got to see how they fought and trained, and, like, they're so good at
That
fighting.
was so awesome.
And I like how when the Nazis came to their Amazon place, they were all like, even when the Nazis had guns, they still wiped them all out.
I want to correct. It was not Nazis. It was World War One.
Maybe that was
no Nazis yet.
Was that a pun?
German.
Was that a pun
I
when
meant
they said
German.
fire?
What?
Was that a pun when they said fire and then they shoot flaming arrows at them?
Yeah, that was very.
No,
Wait.
Caitlyn.
Well, maybe it was. Maybe it was a secret pun.
Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
And their moves were really creative.
Yes, that
Unlike
was.
other
They did a
movies.
lot of flips, which was pretty cool.
Yeah,
And
more
they used
acrobatics.
the horses a lot, and I liked that none of
Yeah.
the horses died. I
Yeah.
liked that a lot.
I feel like it's really sad in war, because, like, people always use horses as, like, slave animals or whatever, and riding into battle, and, like, the horses get killed, but nobody cares.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And they get like hit a lot to go faster, and it's just
like,
horrible.
they're treated badly.
No animals were harmed.
This is
Yeah, they did all the flips off the horses, and then
Yeah.
it's cool.
Yeah, they used the animal in battle without hurting them. I really liked that.
Yeah.
Next question. Do you think they should have come out with a superhero movie with a female lead sooner?
Yes, definitely. But I'm glad it came out this year.
Yeah, I'm glad that it came out at all, but I would have preferred that it was sooner. I mean,
Sooner, but in a way, it's sort of better that it's like later, because then
They have
back
better
then, the more
technology.
They
better
didn't have all the
technology.
special effects
Yeah,
and
to make
stuff,
all the
so it
special
made
effects better.
the whole movie cooler.
Yeah, it's like Superman. They may have back then they probably had to use strings to hold him up. But,
I don't think that's true, but okay.
well, something like that. But the technology's better. The special effects.
Yeah, I agree. But, I mean, it would have been nice if they had any Wonder Woman movie. I mean, she had her own TV show, which was pretty cool. I really liked that.
They did have a show.
Yeah,
It was the same plot. It was like showing how she wanted to defeat the Germans and find out spies and stuff. It was a show, but I think that the effects were way better now that it's this year, this time.
Oh, definitely. No question.
Yeah,
Not at
so
all.
I'm glad the first Wonder Woman movie has great special
Yeah,
effects.
but they could have done it sooner. You know how they keep remaking Spider-Man?
Yeah.
I mean, it gets
it's sort of
the
getting
special
boring.
effects get better, and they
does.
do the same plot. So they could have done the Wonder Woman movie and then done the same plot later with better special effects.
Yeah, but it wouldn't be as exciting, I feel.
That's true.
you would
That's
know.
true. You know, Spider-Man movies right now aren't really that exciting. Except for the new
Homecoming.
Homecoming. That was pretty cool. I would watch a Black Widow Hawkeye movie in a second. They should do that. I want that.
Yes.
Just
They
saying.
never do female movies until like
I wanna
very later.
Yeah.
Like even I want to
Supergirl.
see supervillain, like women supervillains, like
Yeah.
Poison Ivy.
I want to see Poison Ivy, like, fighting with Batman.
A male villain against
The
a
male
hero.
villain. Yeah, out of that.
Yeah, what about a woman villain against a woman hero?
That'd be cool.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool. But I like that
Like Wonder Woman versus
male hero versus female villain, whatever. As long as there's some type of female in, like, female hero, female villain. That would be pretty cool.
There's Harley Quinn.
Yeah, she's pretty cool. She could be a hero
I really
or a...
like Harley Quinn. It's like she I think she always has something up her sleeve.
She's like you.
I'll take that as a
Yeah.
compliment though, because Harley Quinn is awesome.
Yeah, she's pretty awesome, but she's kind of crazy. Do you have any complaints about the movie?
Okay, we were just complaining the whole time, but
That's cool.
I know it's the like traditional Wonder Woman outfit, but like we were talking about this in the middle of the movie where like she was showing like I'm not saying like too much skin, but like she was like it was unnecessary. Like she could have used armor and
She
stuff.
could have got
Well,
shot.
that actually isn't. It's much more concealed than the original.
Yeah.
It was just like underwear, with like a two top. That's basically what it was. So they did very. I like that they had like high boots.
Yeah.
I know it's like to the old costume, but I do not like that she has so much shoulder that she could get shot there so easily.
No, I think it's because the type of like style she fights. That's why.
Yeah.
It's more like jumping, acrobatic,
Yeah, so
like
she
dodging
can,
it.
so she can move.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, her heart she has her heart protected, of course. And not really her head. She just has a tiara. I would have loved if she threw her tiara. That would have been cool.
Yeah, that would be cool.
like some kind of boomerang.
Yeah, that's what she used to do. It was pretty cool. I liked that a lot.
the thing is, she didn't have like the W across her chest.
She had it on her tiara.
It wasn't
This
really
time.
a W though.
It was like an eagle. Like a patriotic eagle soaring in the sky.
That's not what you
Again, yet again, they never mentioned Wonder Woman, so you would.
That's
never,
true.
you
Yeah,
never know.
I like that they didn't mention it. And if they did, I would not have liked it if she said Wonder Woman or if one of the people. I like if it was outside source, like a newspaper. Like, Wonder
like-
Woman saves the day.
Exactly, that would make sense. But like, if someone just said it, nobody like officially named her that. Or whatever.
The people could have named her Wonder Woman, but the
Yeah,
friends
exactly.
could just call her Diana.
Yeah.
In all the other girl superhero movies, they call them girl, not woman. So
That's true.
Like
That's
Supergirl.
really-
so they might have called her
Batgirl.
Wonder Girl, and you would have never
That's a
known why.
Wonder Girl soaring through the sky. She's kind of sounds like a weird. She kind of sounds like a weird, like Wonder Woman. Like she would have a pixie cut, and she would have like a full on bodysuit, and she would be able to fly. That's all I know about
Yes.
Wonder Girl.
I think now that you think about it, Supergirl would sound so much better if it was Superwoman.
Haley just invented
Yeah.
a new superhero.
I know.
Wonder
Yeah.
Girl
She soars
Wonder
through the
Girl-
sky like an eagle.
with her
Wonder
pixie
Girl
cut
be
and
like-
full bodysuit.
Yeah.
Would Wonder Girl be like Wonder Woman's child?
No, Wonder Girl would be like
I'm not sure.
Wonder Girl would
She'd be
totally
like-
no Wonder Girl would be like the opposite of how we're describing Wonder Woman. She'd have the full plate of armor because Wonder Woman has like basically no armor.
Yeah,
And then,
she would be like a knight, like Joan of Arc.
yeah.
Except she could fly, and she shoots laser beams out of her eyes. That's all the time we have at Podcast 13. Hope to see you next time. Thanks for listening.
We rate this film 4.5 out of 5 tiaras.
Bye!
Wait! Fun fact from Isabel. Did you know that Gal Gadot was 5 months pregnant while doing some of the reshoots for this film? Bet you didn't. Okay. Now it's really the end. See you next time on Podcast 13.
Bye! Thank you, DC and Warner Brothers, for making this movie happen. Thank you, Gal Gadot, for bringing Wonder Woman to life in this fantastic movie. Thank you, Patty Jenkins, for directing it and making this movie possible. Thank you, Hans Zimmer and Junkie XL, for composing the great Wonder Woman theme that you hear in the movie. Thank you, Tina Glow, for your awesome interpretation of it. Last but not least, thank you, fellow hosts Isabel, Caitlyn, and Kira. Once again, thank you for listening. This is Hailey signing off.